America is staring at a shutdown, and the question on everyone's mind is simple. Will President Donald Trump face a government shutdown? If Congress cannot agree on a new spending bill, funding for the federal government will run out, leading to the closure of large parts of America's administration. The standoff between the Republicans and Democrats is particularly tense. Why? Because for the past 9 months, President Trump has been aggressively cutting down the size of the federal government, dismantling departments and pushing forward what he calls his big, beautiful budget. So what is the fight really about? At its core, it is about money and power, but also healthcare. Republicans, who control both chambers of the Congress, want to keep funding levels low and extend the budget only until late November. But Senate rules require 60 votes to pass any spending bill. And with a razor-thin majority, Republicans can't push it through without at least 7 Democrats on board. Democrats, however, are refusing to give in. They argue that the Republican plan makes it harder for Americans to afford health care. Their demand? Restore billions of dollars in healthcare spending, especially in Obamacare programs for low-income families, which Trump's July budget bill slashed. A White House meeting brought top Democrats and Republicans together, but it ended without a deal. Both sides walked away, blaming each other. Leaders admitted that large differences remain even as the clock ticks. So what happens if no deal is struck? A shutdown would force non-essential government services to grind to a halt. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers would be left without pay. Social safety net benefits could face disruptions, and while essential services like the military, border security, and air traffic control would continue, the impact on everyday life and America's economy could be much more significant. There's another twist. The Trump has threatened not just to delay federal salaries, as is common practice during shutdowns, but to outright fire large numbers of civil servants if the budget is not passed. That ups the stakes dramatically and raises fears of deeper instability in Washington. Typically, shutdowns are unpopular with the American public. Voters don't like seeing their government closed down, which means both Democrats and Republicans are desperate to avoid being blamed. This is why each side is trying hard, trying to make the other camp look like the villain in this high-stakes drama. And so, with just hours to go, the US government is on the brink of a shutdown. Whether America wakes up to business as usual or to shuttered offices and unpaid workers depends on whether bitter political rivals in Washington can strike a deal.